Cardboard virgins, welcome back. Neil with the Balding Plebs. Today we're addressing the Pokemon situation. Yeah, it's funny. I actually find it to be really funny. Today I'm kind of going to be just discussing what I've seen. Asmongold did a reaction to the fights at Costco. Um, And then Opossum Bud did a video discussing his reactions to the fights at Costco. And Opossum Bud had a really great comment in his video. And that's actually the major point of the video here today. Is as soon as, and they keep talking about this, right? All those guys do. Nostalgianomics, PokeRev, all these other guys. Opossum Bud talks about it. All these other guys have been talking about this in their Pokemon videos. As soon as there is no longer instant money to be made from some of this stuff, like that instant flip, right? Where you can go to Costco and you can buy this mini tin 5-pack for 40 or 50 bucks. And all of a sudden it's 110 online. Like, dude, that's doubling your money. Guys, of course it's going to attract scalpers. Of course it's going to attract flippers. Like, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you that, right? And sometimes I feel like by saying stuff like that, you're supporting it. You're supporting the bad guys that are ruining the hobby for us. No. I'm telling you, I understand why people do this, right? I have a sealed case of Pokemon Center 151 ETBs. That's worth a shit ton of money. It is absolutely crazy to me that something I paid $240 or $260 for is now worth $1,500. Guys, that is outrageous. So it is no surprise to me that people are fighting over it. It is no surprise to me that people are botting to get it. Again, right? Any of my Pokemoners out there, any of my investors, collectors, and some of you are resellers and scalpers. I don't care what you are, right? I don't care. I'm a grown-ass man, right? If I really want a card, I go online and I buy the card. But I totally understand why people are doing this. 100%. Now, that comes with the caveat, though. And you need to hang on to your peepees because it's going to get spicy. But I got to show you something else. Now. Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box for Prismatic Evolutions. They're $265. I have a sealed case of 4. That sealed case is now worth over $1,100. And it just came out a day or two ago. Again, I need to make this crystal clear to you guys. I don't necessarily like it from a player and collector standpoint, but from a business standpoint, I can see why people are fighting over this stuff. And I can see why there's so much drama over this stuff. I see why people are fighting in the parking lots over it and why people are fighting in the stores over it. Yes, I do. I 100% understand why people are fighting over it. Now, that being said, what we've seen in these videos from Costco is the definition of degeneracy. It is the definition of disrespectful. It is the definition of rude. And it is long term. Short term, you're always going to have some of this. This happens with other stuff too. But it is long term detrimental to the hobby and detrimental to the collecting space. Now, why I'm excited. For me, when I was offered the pre-orders for Prismatic Evolutions, people were still crying about the terrestrial crowns and, oh, they look gay. I don't like those. Those are stupid. I remember reading how dumb they thought these terrestrial Pokemon looked with the crowns and all that stuff. And all I thought the whole time, I got to tell you guys this, because I was watching these YouTubers, Nostalgia. I like Alex a lot. He's good shit. Opossum Bud and some of these other guys, they were talking about how everybody that's talking shit now is going to be fighting over packs later to get it with everybody else. And they're totally right. They're 100% right. The Pokemon fan base is one of the most hypocritical fan bases I've ever encountered in my life. And but anyway, it is one of the most hypocritical fan bases I've ever encountered. And you guys got to remember, I've been on YouTube for a while. I've encountered some tards. But one thing that I do want to say is all these people talking shit, whining and crying, I don't like the design. I think the art is shit. Right now, every one of them's fighting to get it. Every one of them's elbowing each other in front of their game stores and beating each other up trying to get packs and paying $20 a pack or out on day one trying to get a ETB at MSRP. So that's one thing you guys got to remember is when you hear the community saying they don't like the art or they don't like the gay hats or any of that other shit, what they really mean is, I can't wait to buy this shit on day one. That's what they really mean, right? So, why am I excited? I keep kind of dancing around this. I just woke up. I got that AFib shit. I'm ADHDing like a motherfucker right now. So, let's talk about why I'm really excited. Because recently, Pokemon came out and announced that they are going to print what is necessary for Prismatic Evolutions. Now, there's a few things that could mean. That could mean we're going to get a Roaring Sky style reprint that just tanks the price and crashes everything back down to what it should be. In which case, it's a good thing. It could mean we are going to get restocks of everything, but not too much. In which case, it's a good thing. It could mean they're going to reprint this in the last couple sets so that it's widely available in stores everywhere, which means it's a good thing. You see, the demand right now for Pokemon cards is, I would argue, the highest it has ever been. What figures do I have to support that? Everything we see in here. The fact that I have random customers who I didn't know were interested in Pokemon at all mentioning it to me. Now, let's get back to reality for a second. Why am I excited? Opossum Bud made a really good point in his video today reacting to the Asmongold comments. He said and continues to say that as soon as the money dries up, as soon as the market retraces and crashes, the majority of these people doing this shit will be gone. He is 100% correct. Scalpers and short-term flippers investors, again, short-term is the keyword, always follow the money. Always. Do I have prismatic evolutions? Yup. Did I get it at MSRP? Yup. Am I rushing out to open it or sell it or anything? Nope. In fact, I'm sincerely hoping we get reprints, and my goal would be to get a ETB down to around that $60 or $70 range, and I'd feel really good about that. Let's have a look here. What we got going on? God, those are some beautiful cards. Holy cow. ETB's 110. Yeah, $60 or $70 is where I'd like to see some ETBs. And oh man, let me tell you guys, that Raging Bolt EX is just beautiful. I think Lacey will be worth more than $50 in the future. She's cute as hell. Cute as hell. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, I got to tell you guys. Once we see some of these prices and the availability come back, I think we will see a lot of these short-term scalpers, pack crackers and stuff out of the hobby again. You know, it was funny, right? Because back when Pokemon was really big, Whatnot was huge, right? And they had all these guys doing these Whatnot shows and stuff. But when the market isn't hot, when it isn't number one on everybody's radar, well, where's the shows? Where's the sell? Where is it? You know? Oh, you only are looking to sell the stuff for 2 to 3 times what you paid for it? Oh, you don't actually give a shit about Pokemon? Oh, son of a bitch. Damn it. I guess I didn't realize that. Ah, man. Oh, well. You know, it always makes me laugh when I see stuff like this. And then, of course, I hear the PokeTubers make those big comments about they'll be gone soon, and once the money dries up, they'll be out. And people like are delusional about that. Like, no, they're here to stay. They were going to infect this hobby forever. They're not. And I'm telling you right now, they're not. Once Pokemon cracks down and ramps up that printing, it's over. I'm telling you guys right now, the $15 to $20 packs are gonna be $6 to $10 packs, which still isn't that great, but it's a lot more manageable than 15 to 20. So I'm telling you guys, this is annoying. I agree. This is annoying, but this is going to be short-lived if you zoom out. You know how they always say zoom out when you're looking at investing? So zoom out when you look at this situation as a whole, and you are going to see, oh yeah, prices spiked here, prices spiked here. Oh, now they're back to normal, you know. And then I'm going to call it now too. When it goes back to normal, right? You're going to probably see a couple other sets come out, and then you're going to see them getting ready to move to the next generation, whatever they come out with, Pokemon Butthole and Pussy Flap or something it'll be called. I don't know. And when they come out with the next generation of Pokemon, nobody's going to want the cards. I'm calling it right now. Because that's exactly how it was with Scarlet and Violet. When Scarlet and Violet came out, and here I was buying cases of base set for $480 on TCG Player. I just want to put that out there. And people thought it was the stupidest thing you could buy. Right? $540 for Obsidian Flames and Paldea Evolved. Stupidest thing you could ever buy. Why the hell would you ever buy those? What a waste of your money. I've made money on all 3 of those now. So I want you guys to give me your thoughts in the comments. First of all, on the absolute buffoons that are fighting at Costco, even though I do actually think it's really funny to watch grown adults fight over Pokemon cards. I was going to say over children's trading cards, but as I said in previous videos, the Pokemon hobby is no longer for kids. Yes, kids play it. Yes, it was designed for kids when we were kids. But the majority of collectors are adults. The majority of the secondary market are adults. I don't care. I don't care if you disagree. You're wrong. I don't care if you disagree. The Pokemon hobby has not been for kids since we discovered that you could make money on it during Shining Legends. Now that being said, your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about the fights at Costco? And what do you think about my future predictions? Once the money dries up, will they go away? We already know they will. Neil, Baldwin, Plebs, you're welcome.